This is exactly what happens when you're watching this. I normally kind of like prepare my hat and things like that. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're live from the Studiocomix Press Central. Today, it's a happy, super exciting moment because after it's almost a year, 1 year, because you know that I've been here for a year.
Yeah.
Of being at this place that you promised you were coming.
The 407 isn't cheap.
That's the reason why today is a celebration day. Nothing else is happening around here. This is the event.
There you go.
This is the event. Martin with us from Hey Kids
Comics Radio
Show from Peterborough. Thank you very much for being here, buddy.
No problem.
So, how was your weekend so far?
Oh, we came down for the was it the Tri-City Comic?
Oh yeah, that's right. Here it is. Tri-City Supercon. You can actually hear. We make an edition of the Tri-City Supercon. So this is the person that you might want to see.
Who's that?
Alfonso. Well, we know. I felt like something in the past told me that maybe this person is not going to show up. Because like,
who is that? Oh, wrestling manager.
Yeah. So then I thought maybe
she looks like a wrestler.
Yes. I like the hair, you know.
Oh, it's going to be one of those videos.
Hey, yeah. So by the way, talking about those videos, when are we going to listen 100 episodes of Hey Kid? Hey, yeah. I got you there.
Okay, so Hey Kids Comics Radio Show. It's done live at Trent Radio, 92 point something CFF FM.
Yeah.
But it's also come out as a podcast from Google Play and iTunes, and so you can go find it. The Hey Kids Comics Radio Show, because there's another Hey Kids Comics podcast, but it's
that's not the one that you want to hear.
You want to hear that one. So if you go to heykidscomics.ca, you can also download them directly, and you will notice that we have episodes 1 to 99, and then episodes 101 onward.
You know what? You should make like a fake 100.
Oh, episode 100. The whole thing almost imploded. I mean, we were like, there was fights in the parking lot. There was, people were sharpening pencils, getting ready to stab each other in the eye. We threw everybody under the bus. If you're in the comics industry, chances are we talk smack about you. It was a horrible episode.
Okay, so I have to ask, what do you say about me? I will go.
What is there to say about this guy? He is literally the hardest working man in Canadian independent comics. Like, I don't do anything.
No, okay?
I don't do anything. I don't make anything.
You do a lot, man. You do a lot. I mean, like, also, you got to think about, like, every single person in this group, and the group of friends that we are, and the group of, like, people, individuals that they build this community. Every single one put their little, like, they put the 2 cents into the whole thing, right?
Right.
You have your artists, have your writers, right? Some people that they just like to write. Some people they like to tour, right? Some people they like to just go and take photos, to celebrities and stuff like that. And you have people that they like to print, right? No, some people that they like to do podcasts to pass information. So every single one is part of this community, right? So then I do my 2 cents. You do your part doing the podcast.
All I try to do is promote Canadian comics. And I do that through, like, I write for First Comics News.
Yeah, First Comics News. Yeah.
So I try to review as many Canadian comic books as possible, interview as many Canadian creators as possible, showcase as many Kickstarters as possible. I help, I noticed Jeff Burton's watching.
Buddy.
Jeff, my man, my buddy. The Adventures of Aurora Man, latest issue.
Yes.
You gotta pick this up. Funniest book ever. Well, there's a few books, but this one's really darn good.
It's a good one, though.
But, so Jeff has me editing the book. See, my name's in there.
Yay. See, now, Jeff, you see, we got it. We got it.
So, Adventures of Aurora Man, excellent comic book, a lot of fun. But we're also members of the Canadian Comic Book Alliance and with Jeff.
With Jeff.
And I think there's trading cards here somewhere. But,
somewhere around here.
I'm pretty sure. Here's Alfonso's card. Look at that. Look at that.
That's the
Look at that.
The edition that nobody wants to.
He's even got his own trading card.
Come on. You too. Don't.
Okay, so I'm in there too. But
okay, where? So I got a set right here of these trading
there's
cards.
Captain Polska.
There you go.
So we'll pop that open. So here's my original character that has not been published yet. There you go, Captain Polska right there. And then, of course, there's a creator card in there, too.
Yeah.
But lots of great Canadian guys are in the group, and it's just a group for cross-promoting each other's stuff, you know, doing ads in each other's comics, you know, and helping each other out with whatever we can to get comics produced. You know, we got to stick together as Canadian creators, and if we're not our own cheerleaders, who's going to be our cheerleader?
Yeah, here you go. See, we have a
with an unlicensed image of Captain Canuck.
Talking about Captain Canuck.
Is that Tony in the costume, or was that Scott?
I think that's Scott.
That's Tony. That was the year Tony was in the
yes,
costume.
that's right.
Hey, Tony.
That's your card.
Don't tell anybody.
So, you're here. What do you think about the store?
The store's fantastic. There is a machine over here that costs more than a Ferrari that will print a beautiful comic books. Beautiful comic books in lovely color. It will produce sketchbooks. No. We're not showing any covers because this is like, you know, but look at that. Flat bound.
Yeah.
Square bound.
Everything.
All sorts of stuff. I mean, there's stuff everywhere here. He prints books,
everything,
posters, banners.
We print tickets, though. We print these
tickets. Like,
hey, by the way,
where do I get my independent comic book printed? Should I send it to China? How you know, does that take a long time? Where do I go to Kinko's? Call this guy. Call him.
I like the best part. I like the best part where I ask him, like, hey, where do you get your stuff printed? Oh, no. I have a guy who's really, really good. Mm-hmm. Did you see the books? They're fine. They're well done.
Mm-hmm.
But I, as a printer and a comic book creator, I can see a few things. I'm like, how much you pay for this?
Yeah.
And like, what are you selling it for, like, $20? I mean, I don't know, right? Why are you selling it this much? And they're like, well, this is because it's like the printer is charging me this much. I go and say, buddy, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you with the pricing. I help you with the quality. I'm going to look into yeah, sure, I called you. Do you see him on the next show?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like, it's a no-brainer. Guys, you want your book printed? Not only, like, he's a good friend of mine. Yeah, we're pleasing each other here. However, not only will he print your book, for you on time and with quality, he'll put it in the front of the store.
You see?
And showcase it.
And sell it.
Have you guys seen the front of the store?
Yeah.
It is non-stop Canadian content.
Everything.
All throughout the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I came here just to pick something up. I'm walking down here with a stack of Canadian books I didn't even have.
You know,
Jeff.
There you go.
I have to go here to pick
go your book.
Just between you and me. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. But yeah, like, it's a no-brainer.
Do it.
Every comic convention, this guy's standing there. Just go to his booth.
Walk, ask me. Whatever type of questions you want. Like the ones that I can answer.
What?
You can come and ask me whatever type of questions that you want. The ones that I can. The ones that I can.
So
answer.
We can't ask him about these. We can't talk about that.
We can't know yet.
We can talk about how much he's going to sell this to me.
Oh, look at that! I got service number 1. I got him from a few months ago.
Beautiful.
Nice.
The edges.
Nice, good edges and everything. So, yeah, we got a copy here. Lingering around at the office.
He doesn't have a copy here anymore.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Well, what about this box that you got going on?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm going to grab my preview box.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. So then I already, we're already talk about like this, the last video with Sandy. Today we have the replacement of Sandy at San Martin.
Temporary replacement, Sandy. Don't worry. Temporary. You are irreplaceable.
We have right here. So then the box number 1, as we showed already. But right now, what we did with this comic with Black Terror, we tried to use something that gets a little bit more similar than what's emulating newsprint. You can tell that it's not newsprint.
Oh yeah, all you big, huge, massive collectors, don't worry.
Yeah.
There's no way anyone's going to mistake this for the real thing.
No.
You know, it's slick, glossy paper.
Yeah.
The patina's fake and printed on. You know, it's not.
It's not the real stuff.
But it's beautiful. It's a nice book.
Exactly.
And like we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
I know some big time collectors. You know, oh, it's going to decrease the value of the original book. Listen,
No.
the person who's buying this to read this, to enjoy this, will not be buying the original copy.
Yeah, no,
It's too
there's
expensive.
no way. There's no
too
way.
expensive.
I saw the other day a copy of Black Terror. I think it was in Aurelia because I have too much time to walk around. And I think that one guy had one of these books for, I think it was like $900.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking like if you want to read this comic and you really want to read it. I mean, you can read it online anytime.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different holding it and reading it. You're on the bus. You're sitting there.
With your Black Terror.
Hey, what's that you're reading? This, sir, is a comic book.
Exactly.
It's an excellent comic book. You remember comic books when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Why aren't you reading comic books now?
Yeah, that's the.
So, I think it's great.
That's really good.
I have one tiny complaint.
What is it?
Tiny.
The price?
Should that not say freelance?
Freelance?
Should that not say Atomic Comics? Should
No.
that not say Grand Slam, 3 Aces? Where's the Canadian ones?
Listen, I already did. I already talked to a few of the Illuminati of the of the Canadian comic book stuff. I think there's with Nelvana to start this. With Nelvana, I think that there's like a little bit of a.
There's some rights there with
rights,
some of them, but
right?
you can pick up some other ones.
I already talked to people. I mean, a few months ago, we're looking into Northern Light.
Oh yeah. I saw that fell on.
We still on the go. Well, we're still like seeing what's gonna happen with that. I mean, it's not like a closed case. Still things to talk about with that. There's other stories.
Northern Lights from the old Power Comics, in case you don't remember what we're talking about.
Right?
Yes, from Orb magazine.
Orb magazine, right? So
And
that was
the old Power Comics
Exactly.
had one issue with Northern Light in it.
exactly.
That's where I got my copy.
Yeah, so there's a few titles that they can potentially be there. Believe it or not, I've been taken to Shameblum too.
Yeah.
But most of them they have already call it like close contract, or some of them they already have a
Yeah, I'm
close
sure. Like,
arrangement with, Chapter House.
Was it Bedside Press? Hope's publisher. She's got. She's doing Sally the Sleuth.
So-
We saw Leonard working on this really nice Sally the Sleuth pinup yesterday. Me and Dan Collins were watching. It was like, what's that? What's he drawing? What's that? What's that? What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Wait, what? And it took us like 35 seconds of like, that's Sally the Sleuth from the
Yeah.
Sally the Sleuth, not Kickstarter. She's using something else. but-
Yeah.
So,
there's a few. I mean, there's possibilities to approach still some other like Canadian comic book content. One of the things that I did, if you remember, that was last year when I put together the Canadian comic book, the Canadian comic box. Remember that blue box with all Canadian content? There was only all Canadian content. I think I still have it right here. This is
why do I not know about this?
Why you don't know about this? This one right here, okay, is the Canadian Geek Box. Okay, wait.
What?
So then this one right here, it is a prototype of the whole product that we're gonna have. It's a Canadian Geek Box. It's like Artie Sally on one box.
Yeah.
So the whole idea to have this guy is to have your shirt. I'm not gonna show the shirt. Comic books and everything that you can find on an Artie Sally.
Why aren't
type
you
of-
going to show the shirt?
No, because it's a prototype. All is prototype. You just kind of like fill it up. So then you're supposed to
okay.
you're supposed to get like flyers and for instance shows and things like that, the buttons and cosplayer photos and things like that. So, and sign and number. And so we kind of like put together this box. The content is there. I already have the content to put together this box though. Still the production is there. We have all the bugs, so I'm not lying. Exist, right? And I did show these ones last year. The problem with this box is not it's not a problem. The thing with this box is that There is content with the independent Canadian guys that they need to have on time for me to put here. 99% or 98%, let's see, 95% of the guys, when they have a new book, they want to put it for sale directly through them, right? So then, for example, if you have a new book, you want to go to a convention, sell the book as much as you want, and then right after that, then put it in a different type of stream or revenue or place where you can actually sell the book. When I get this product, the product is delayed, and most of the people already have it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not doing it as a surprise box. It's not like one of those mystery boxes, because a mystery box to me means like, like
you get the leftovers, you get what everybody else doesn't want, you get the junk. The junk.
like the stuff that you don't really buy, but I really want to have new, fresh content. Problem with that is like
putting Nintendo stuff in a comic book box.
Really? Did you get Nintendo
are we surprised that certain geek boxes, not mentioning any names, failed?
Some of them already like bankrupt.
Well, I mean, like, that's the problem with a surprise box, right? Do you want to spend the money and not know what you're getting, possibly duplicates, all that kind of stuff? Or a box like this where maybe you already got it at a comic convention?
Now, there's something, yesterday there was talks about like maybe doing something together with the CCBA, right?
We have been chatting about that.
So then there might be a possibility. Again,
but don't expect my comic in there, because I'm done writing page 6 of 22, and I've been there for 5 months. I'm stuck on page 6.
Just do it a 6-pager.
Oh no! I want to print a comic book. I want a book. I want a pamphlet or a flyer. There's nothing wrong with pamphlets and flyers. And don't get me wrong, I'm thoroughly enjoying some of them that are out there. But I want a 22 pages? 22 pages of story. There might be some flyers and prints and posters. But I want to make a full comic.
It's going to be a single issue?
Well, basically it is currently going to be a single issue. And I'll spill some beans.
Yes.
It's the Captain Canuck Summer Fun Special, issue number 2. Yes. Issue 2 is going to be the first issue. Yes. Because
you're picking up the story for that.
Because I'm a jerk, and people are going to go, issue 2? Where's issue 1? Well, there is no issue 1. And, like back in the day where Strange Adventures turned into Adam Strange and Journey into Mystery turned into Thor and stuff like this. Yeah. And, the very first issue of Barry Allen Flash is issue 102?
102.
102 or 104.
Yeah.
Somebody will correct me on
something.
That. And it's just like, you know what? It's just my sense of humor. It's issue number 2. And it's the Summer Fun Special, not like the regular issue. And it's probably going to come out in winter.
Hey, and
expect a ton of Polish jokes. I'm Polish. I get to make fun of myself.
Good.
It's going to be full of them. But not like, have you heard about the Polish terrorist who tried to blow up the car and he burnt his lips on the tailpipe? No, that's not that kind of jokes. It's pierogies and babcha's trying to feed you all the time the second you walk in the door, and then slapping your hand that you're taking food out of the kitchen. It's that kind of
fun stuff.
If you're a son of an immigrant or a daughter of an immigrant, you're going to laugh your face off at this book, hopefully.
Good, yeah.
Hopefully.
I tell you this. I want to see those pages. Before you send it to Chapter House.
I'm not sending it to Chapter House.
When you do it,
there's no way Chapter House would publish this book.
Hey, you don't know.
Let's be reasonable.
You don't know.
There is no way an established publisher is going to publish this book.
I will do it.
This book is like, no, there's going to be...
I'll do it.
Letters will be written over this book.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, yeah.
I want it.
You chat amongst yourselves for a second. I'm going to pull up the cover.
Well, I think it's going to be fun. A good edition. I want to see it.
It should be fun. And like I said, it's just something that Captain Polska started as a Mego action figure.
Yes, that's right.
I created a little action figure that I was going to sell at conventions and stuff, just something to do. And it's just expanded. He's got a trading card. Other members of the CCBA have included them in their books. Yes. There's been some posters, T-shirts.
When we're going to see the Night Spike with any of the characters, like Spike and Bell, with any of the characters of the CCBA?
We should totally do that.
Yeah,
I don't see
that
why
would
not.
be awesome to do something like that. Okay, so then we have a couple guys right here. We have Jeff Burton watching. Morning, guys. Couldn't do it without you, both of you guys. We have Manuel from Mexico watching too. Hey, Manny, how's it going? We have Jason. Jason was at the show yesterday.
Oh, right on.
And he always says that we never show his stuff.
Preview. That's the cover.
With Captain Polska. There you go. You see?
That's a preliminary cover. So
That's pretty awesome. Jason, do what I say. Nick's watching too. Everybody's watching here, but I'm really happy to have you around, buddy. There was like a mini episode of the Hey Kid Comics Radio happening right here.
I'll have to save my pennies so I can afford the 407 and come down again.
Oh, come on. You're going back tomorrow.
Well, I gotta go back today.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually not supposed to be here. Don't tell anybody I'm supposed to be
He's
fixing
not
a
here.
server right
He's
now.
a clone. He's not the real thing.
I'm on my way. 4-hour response time. I swear, I'm on my way.
Oh man, Martin, thank you very much. We want to see Captain Polska. We want to hear more Hey Kid Comics Radio. Where they can listen to the thing.
Hey Kids Comics Radio Show is www.heykidscomics.ca for direct downloads. Google Play, Stitcher, what's that Apple thing? It's that new thing that the Apple has. iTunes?
iTunes?
Yeah. I think something new. Something new. This Apple thing.
Yeah.
This new Apple company. They
Yeah.
got something going on.
Well,
you can download it there.
They download it there at Apple. Yeah, you get it. And then don't forget to pass this video around. Today we are celebrating the visit of Martin right here at the Studiocomix Press Central. You guys keep liking comics.
The most unfamous guy who does nothing ever featured in one of these videos.
Finally, thank you guys. Keep watching. Thank you for your support. And today we'll be back at the Kitchener Comic Con. Kitchener, no, what's it called? Tri-City Con.
Comic Con.
I'll be there.
Just call it the Chapter House Comic Con. Chapter House presents the Tri-City Comic.
Let's get over with. Thank you.
Let's get this video thrown out like we got episode 100 thrown out.
See you guys later.